Carolyn Williams, and we're going to talk today about what's better, avocado oil or olive oil. Which one's better? That's a question that I've gotten a lot over the past few months, and honestly, I wasn't sure myself. They're both healthy monounsaturated fat sources, which are your healthy fats or your good fats. But is one better than the other? Should I be using avocado in place of my olive oil that I use most nights when I'm cooking? So here's what I found out. When you look at avocado oil and olive oil nutritionally, 1 tablespoon of each has about the same calories, about 120 calories per tablespoon, and about 13 to 14 grams of fat. Now, that's going to be true for any fat. All fats are equal per tablespoon, around 120 calories. What you want to look at then, though, is that total fat, that 13 to 14 grams of fat, and what makes up those 13 to 14 grams of fat. Is it primarily saturated, polyunsaturated, monounsaturated? You want it to be poly or mono. And olive and avocado oil are both primarily monounsaturated. They have about the same amount of saturated fat and about the same amount of polyunsaturated. So they're really on equal playing fields nutritionally. Now, while they do look very similar from a nutrient perspective, they do have certain compounds that differ from one another. The olive oil has something called oleocanthal in it. I think I'm saying that right. But it's a compound that's found in olives, and it's got an anti-inflammatory effect within the body. And it's been associated with reducing risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, some cancers, Alzheimer's disease, and maintaining brain health. So olive oil has that going for it. Avocado oil has lutein and phytosterols. Lutein you've probably heard about in regards to eye health, keeping your eyes healthy, and then phytosterols are the ones that you sometimes see like on the, that they've been added to margarines. They help, they're a natural way to reduce cholesterol. So they look pretty much identical nutritionally when it comes to calories, fat, saturated fat, and they're healthy fat sources. This has an anti-inflammatory compound that you may get a little extra benefit from. This has a little lutein and phytosterol. So while they're pretty similar nutritionally, they do differ a little cooking-wise. Now, flavor's not too different. They're both kind of a dark yellow, greenish kind of color. Avocado oil, you may find that it has a little more buttery flavor, but they're both great to use on a regular basis and on a daily basis. Where they differ is in something called smoke point. Smoke point is that temperature at which an oil starts essentially smoking in the pan. But what that means when you see the smoke is that it's breaking down, and that's not a good thing, because not only are you losing any of those beneficial compounds that are in the oil, but that smoking and that heat after that you pass that smoke point can actually create dangerous compounds within the body once you eat it. So smoke point for olive oil, if you have a really good olive oil, cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil, it's gonna be around 320, 325. So that's not very high. And that's why you'll hear people say to use all extra virgin olive oil, like in salad dressings, maybe in dishes that you're not gonna cook or that you're definitely not gonna cook over high heat, okay? Now, olive oils that are not super high quality, that are not cold pressed and extra virgin, that are more refined, they have a slightly higher smoke point. It may even go up to close to like 425, 475. So you can use like your light olive oils, sauteing, but again, where you're gonna get most of your benefit is by using those less refined olive oils, extra virgin when you can, and using it when you're not cooking or not cooking over high heat. Now, avocado oil is different. Its smoke point is 520, which means it's a great oil to use when you're sauteing vegetables over medium-high heat, any place that you can't use your extra virgin olive oil or your high-quality olive oil. So what's the verdict? They're both great oils to use on a daily basis, and they are two that I keep in my kitchen and I pull out on a nightly basis. I use olive oil for my dishes that I'm not going to cook or that I'm cooking with very little heat. And then for those higher temperature dishes, I use avocado oil. So you can't go wrong with either one. There's not one that I can say is better than the other. So there you have it. I'm Carolyn Williams. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to turn on your post notifications on Instagram so you never miss a video.